Yeah, let's answer 19 quickly.
Is it A?
So 19, it must be letter A, correct. And as he mentioned here for past participle, what is created? The saloon. So here it means like was known, so it means we need the past. But ask yourself, why not C?
Creating by it. They do not creating.
Yeah,
They
because
did.
if yeah, that is right. If you said creating means was creating, okay, but the saloon did not create itself. Did you imagine it?
Yes.
If I said that, that means the saloon was creating. But how the saloon was created is passive. So we need passive, not active. This is the first point. Why not C? Why not C? Because this is a phrase, past participle phrase, not sentence. So we need past participle phrase or present participle phrase. You found it? So that is means B and D is wrong, but must be A or C. Now check the past, we'll find this is part. So C is wrong. Well, number 20.
Number 20, is it C?
Number 20, it must be letter C. That is perfect. But just tell me why not A?
Because there's a semicolon.
Okay, but so what's wrong with semicolon? Before and after it must be complete sentence. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now check the second part here. Is it complete sentence? No, it's a fragment. How did you know
No,
it's a fragment? Delete the phrases, delete the clauses, delete the non-essential, and then check what is left. Now,
yeah.
this is preposition phrase, delete. This is non-essential between parentheses, delete. This is preposition phrase, delete. Now, what is left? This part. Is this part sentence or fragment? Fragment, because it lacks verb. This part only subject, only noun. Where is the verb? There is no, it's only two words. That means it's a fragment. So after semicolon, it must be complete sentence. It has subject, it has verb, that's complete meaning. So A, wrong. But before semicolon, it's complete already, but the second part is not. It's something very important. Catch it?
Yeah.
What is the next? Number 21.
Is it D, create?
So 21 for letter D. So 21, it's letter D, correct. But do you have any reason? Yes?
I
Always.
just
Mm.
I just felt it came with the يعني.
No, let me help you. Look at the answers. You will find the verb. So you must find the subject.
Yeah.
So he said it is an example of antimitable. And then he said after calling, we have a positive phrase. A writing technique that, so that here works as relative pronoun. So we need verb. So what or who creates emphasis by repeating a statement in a reversed order? This technique. And this technique, singular or plural, I don't know, but there is a, and the a refers to something singular. And the already technique, you know, it's a singular. So you need singular verb, so it must be letter D. If I found the question difficult, I must follow the hacks to save time or to take risk. Here, plural, 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 wrong. As I told you, three plural, wrong, three singular, wrong. So this means D, it is correct. Feel it? Yeah.
Yes.
So what it kind of test here? We test you for the appositive phrase to tell you what is anti-metapole, because anti means against, it means reversed, and then meta, and then pole. So it's a style in writing, and already he said here this is a style. Feel it? is to repeat a statement but in a first word, as he mentioned here. That's one for the part of reading, but it's okay. Now, what is number 22?
22, I'm confused between A and D.
So, must be letter D, but let's prove why A is wrong.
A is wrong, I think, because of the do.
Now, because it's indirect speech, it's not a question. So,
How do
you know it's an so now, do perceive. So, do helping verb, people subject, perceive main verb. This is an order of a question, not a sentence. But this is a sentence. How, and then people subject and then verb. So subject verb and then the object. This is a sentence order. And there is no any mistake, plural, plural. And already you have full stop because this is not a question. This is part, it's not a question. Imagine. So it must be letter D.
Okay.
Now what is number 23?
Okay, 1 second.
Now 23, it must be letter D.
Yeah,
You
reveal.
need to know, yeah. So this is verb. What is the subject? From the beginning, such quotidian objects, and then phrase deleted. So deleted. So we have two non-essential information. Delete them. You will find your subject here. So this is structure like that. Subject, comma, non-essential information, comma, non-essential information, comma, verb. This is acceptable. I can add many non-essential information in any sentence, in any placement, by the way. So now just check. So we need the verb. Tab. I wanted to check to myself again, where is the verb exactly, or where is the subject? Simple delete all the phrases, past participle delete, and then apostrophe delete, and then preposition phrase delete, and then it checks the rest of the sentence. Such a quotidian do what to the daily minutiae. So review. This is, and then the common hack, singular, singular, singular. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Come on, when you answer, tell me.
Um, I think it's uh, wait, I don't know.
Let's prove together why it must be letter C. So why it must be letter C? That is the point. Now let's try. Always follow the rules. You see full stop, period. So it must be complete before and complete after. Now let's check it. From the beginning to the word, is this part sentence or fragment? We need to check. Jamaican, and then is, so verb, and then we have subject. So you must use the techniques of finding subject and verb to check a sentence or fragment. So subject, verb, and then complement. So to the full stop, complete sentence. After it, so creations is so small that is it complete? Yes. They are best viewed through microscope. And then here he said the sculptures are. So this means the subject and the verb. So the second sentence being like that, phrases, comma, subject, verb, complement. So it's a sentence already. This is the phrase, as in comma, as in subject and verb. So the second part from creation, it's a sentence. That means it's correct. Why? Because we agreed before complete sentence, full stop, complete sentence, full stop, correct. So this is full stop or this period is used after complete sentence. Whatever the sentence is, it can be simple, it can be complex, it can be compound, complex compound. It depends on the writer. This is correct. Now you know that we have two complete sentences. Your job is to check. Do we keep it run on like that without any punctuation between them? This is called the run on mistake. So it's wrong. Comma splice. So comma only between two sentences. Wrong. So this is wrong. Now for letter D. What is letter D? Letter D, it's correct, but we need comma for the fanboys. If you wanted to use and as fanboys. This is the wise answer is wrong. Now let's check. I told you before, complete sentence, comma, fanboys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. And I told you, when can we delete this comma as a letter D? When, if this clause or this clause or both of them short clause, and short clause means one word, two word, or three. Okay, but this is a lot of details before and after. All this part short? No, that means you need a comma for the fanboys. That means D is wrong. You catch that? So that is a point.
Okay.
Number 25. Have you time? Let's answer quickly.
Okay. 25. I think it's A.
So 25, it must be letter B. Always,
Huh?
yes, always follow the rules. Is before full stop complete? Yes.
No.
Yes, but that is a trap. We need to check this sentence of fragment. But wait, now let's read from the beginning to the word. Yes or no? This is part. He says here, array diagram subject reveals how this works. This here refers to the action. So this subject already, and the work is verb. And this is a clause. And as I told you, it's a noun clause, works as object. So we have subject, we have verb, we have object. So it's a sentence, not fragment. So full stop, correct? But wait, after it, because Because subordinated conjunction. And if you wanted to use subordinated conjunction at the beginning, you need two clauses joined by comma. Now check. Is from the word because to the end complex sentence or not? Yes. The whole small size restricts subject verb and then agreement. And then the second one, all light passing through phrase delete can only arrive. So subject verb, so it's correct. And here we have, you see, comma. So from the because to the end, it's a complex. So letter B, it's correct. Now you checked the clauses. Can I add sentence and then nothing run on and then another sentence? Wrong. It's a common mistake called run on. Now check for letter C. Why C is wrong? Because it's a comma splice. Complete, comma, complete for comma, wrong. And another mistake. I told you before, this structure in any answer wrong. It is because in any answer wrong. I said in an answer, not in writing. So keep away. And do we have a reason? It's a complex for comma splice mistakes. So it's C is wrong. Letter D, it can be, but we don't need its. Why? Because before calling, it's a complete okay. And after calling, it's explanation, correct? Yes, explanation. It tells you how this works. All right, but we don't need it. So it's here unnecessary, repetitive, redundant. It's more. We don't need it. We need to keep it shorter as much as we can. So letter D is wrong. This is how the test maker makes the answers. That's all. And all of these ways the same in any test. I mean in official test, not practices. Because sometimes we have published books, they have some mistakes. Now 26. Have your time. Let me help you. So it must be letter what?
Letter C.
It can be letter C, but no, it must be letter D. Why? Instead, here it means you have two options. Yes or no? As you know, the word study, it comes in many tests. It's like an alternative to action. So the researchers should use the word life is an alternative to the idea mentioned in the previous sentence. That is use of the word life. Now let's find where are the two ideas that I should have the relation. Number one, the sentence before. Focus on sentence before and focus on the sentence after. What is the relationship between them? This is a question. Is it previously? It means this action happened before this action? No. So regardless, is it opposite? The ignored? No. It's called there. What means there? It means in the action later? No, but this means they try to avoid using this word. So instead of avoiding using it, so they used another word. So instead, you know it? So instead of using the term life, they used this word. That's why.
Okay.
It's called the transition words, as you know. 427, the same.
How many questions are we gonna be doing today?
We'll finish after 18 minutes.
18?
Need to do it much for official time. Always when you look at the answers, you will find transition words. Now try to memorize the content before and the content after and find any wrong answers. Let's do it together. Why D is correct. Now he said before it unveiled a massive new gallery in 2019. So you know unveiled. You know veil is to cover something or to hide. Unveiled is open and closed. So the Art Institute of Chicago was only able to display about 5% of its art collection. Okay. The museum is able to display clothes too. Is this opposite? This is additional information. Yes or no? So it must be not. And this is not example. Now you are confused between is it A or today? The word today means you jumped or you shifted in time. He said this it was in 2029. And this one, it is present. Yes or no? This was past. This was present. So it's better to use today. Now again, why is wrong? I told you before, additionally means I am going to add a supporting detail to a detail and both of them. So imagine it like that. We have claim, we have idea, and you give evidence, support, and then in addition, and then another evidence. So we have two details to support a claim, but there is no claim here. So we have two sentences. So both of them additional, okay. So both of them supporting evidence, but what is the claim itself? This means addition, it does not make sense. Imagine it.
Yes.
We'll practice a lot for them, but try to master the common mistakes.
Can we take less than 18 minutes because I have other schoolwork to do and stuff.
So let's make a deal. If you answer 28 correct, we will finish. Let's do it. Let's find the wrong answers to help you. In other
Is it
Mm.
C?
So are you asking or answering?
I'm answering C.
So C is the best answer, but we need to know why is wrong. Because
Say in another word, I'm not trying to explain.
the same main focus of the previous content, the previous sentence exactly.
Yeah,
It's
it
not.
gives me the same thing. Yani, there's no any. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, it explains, and it could be like in summary, but this is not summary. And of course,
Yeah.
it's not example. So that is a point. All right, I always keep my promise. And why not to answer 29 and finish? To finish the page of it. Let me
Yeah,
help
sure.
you. So now look for this is point, this one. Why it's in addition? Because I'm going to add details what also they did.
Yeah, I'm adding details. I'm not explaining. I'm not trying to show the results, and I'm not any how to say this?
Hmm?
Not trying to summarize it in something.
So that is the point. Why not? So now you should be ready for your schoolwork and assignments. And when you need any help, please contact me very quickly.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Right. Always stay safe, stay strong, stay so happy. Bye bye, dear.
Thank you. Bye.